welcome back to the channel. It's time for this month's O.C.D gaming news, and girl, there is a lot to talk about. So let's get to it. First things first, we have to give a special shout out to my beloved Patreons who support me, especially our lone survivor, Armando Becerra, who supports me on Patreon at the highest level, at the survivor level. Thank you so much for supporting me, and I appreciate it so very much. And also for the infected who support me on Patreon, thank you so much for your love and support. Everyone who supports me at the infected and survivor level, I appreciate your support so very much. Big shout out to D Cells, Sven Jacobs, Dave934, Dark Wolf 92, Daniel Kelly, Cody Neff Rogers, and Robbie. Thanks for supporting the struggle and for supporting the channel. I appreciate you guys so very much. Now back to the news. It's time for Gamers Court. Now, this month's Gamers Court is very serious. It has to do with the real ass law that was passed in Texas this month that affects the gaming community. It's very serious, and it is very dangerous law that they had passed in Texas about abortion rights and healthcare rights for women. Some people are just okay with it and proud of stripping women's rights away and stripping women's health rights away. The backlash was severe for Mr. John Gibson at Tripwire. Tripwire Interactive CEO John Gibson posted his support for this dangerous law that was passed in Texas, stripping away women's rights for healthcare and abortion rights. It is positively barbaric and a very dangerous precedent. This is stripping women of their basic human rights. But what this had to do with video game news is that the community, the backlash was severe. So severe that he had to step down from his position as CEO. I agree, he should have stepped down. Some of our video game developers stood up and said, oh hell no, we do not support you. You cannot be supportive of this. So as of September 6th, he stepped down. And here is Tripwire's statement on it right here. And rightfully so. I'm glad he stepped down. This is not the kind of company that I would like to support if this is their stance. But they spoke out, and he has stepped down. Now, some of our game devs have spoke up immediately. Was Cory Barlog, first of all, Alex Neonakis, former Naughty Dog, and also Scott Lowe, former Naughty Dog. I'm sure there was more, but that's the ones who I clocked and the ones who I follow, who I saw that spoke out against this law. And the video game community came together, and they all spoke out to disagree and condemn what he had said. Tripwire's statement said, his comments disregarded the values of our whole team, our partners, and much of our broader community. Our leadership team at Tripwire are deeply sorry and are unified in our commitment to take swift action and to foster a more positive environment. Good for you, Tripwire. I appreciate the statement, and I appreciate taking swift action against Mr. Gibson's statement. It's heinous and it's dangerous, this law, and I'm glad that some men in the community, and along with plenty of women, spoke up and spoke out in support of him stepping down, in support of women's rights, especially the women in Texas. But that's all I have to say about that. He has already stepped down, and I'm glad that Tripwire spoke up and spoke out about it and disagreed with him, and now he is no longer there. I'm glad that they did something about it swiftly. It was like the next day they announced that he was gone. So bye. I didn't even have to judge him on this case. He has already been judged. Next case. There's so much good gaming news to talk about this month. This was incredible month for games, especially my favorite dev company, my beloved Double Fine, released Psychonauts 2, and I cannot even take how good that game is. I cannot recommend it enough. All I want to do is play that game. Guys, I know Life is Strange came out. I know that I still have to finish playing Ghost of Tsushima, the DLC. But I can't think of anything else right now that I want to play. I am obsessed with Psychonauts 2. I was like, it's probably going to be a really good game. Like, I was so excited to play it, but now that I'm actually playing it, I'm so obsessed with it. I can't stop playing it. I promise I will get back to Ghost of Tsushima. I promise I will play Life is Strange, True Colors. It's already downloaded. I just cannot tear myself away from Psychonauts 2, and they have been getting rave reviews. Everyone's saying like it's a contender for Game of the Year, and I totally agree. I cannot recommend it enough. No one is paying me to say this. This is not sponsored by Double Fine. If you see the joy in my face playing that game on my Let's Plays, you know that I'm obsessed, and I can't wait to, when I'm not playing, I'm thinking about it. I can't wait to get back and to play it. So I'm very excited that it's finally here, and everyone seems to be loving it. Very few negatives I've heard about the game. I haven't seen any spoilers, thank God. Thank you everyone who's been kind in the comments without spoiling anything. Thanks for you guys giving me some tips, hints, and tricks to make the gameplay even better. So I appreciate you guys so very much. So congratulations to everyone at Double Fine on the successful, wildly successful release of Psychonauts 2. I am so impressed with it, and I can't stop playing it. I'm obsessed. We all know that it was coming. We all knew the news about Horizon Forbidden West being delayed was coming because it was already September and we still didn't have a release date yet. It was already August and we still didn't have a release date window for Horizon Forbidden West. So we kind of knew it was going to be delayed. Surprisingly enough, there was hardly any backlash. I don't think any backlash that I saw about the game being delayed until February 18th, 2022 for PlayStation 4 and 5. Very happy that everyone's going to get to play it because so many people were unable to get the PlayStation 5, and I think it's going to be just as beautiful on the PlayStation 4 as on the PlayStation 5. I can't wait to play it. I'm so excited for it. Counting down the days till February 18th, 2022. I can't wait to play as Aloy, and I can't wait for that Traumatized. Also, the day that it was announced with the pre-order, I pre-ordered the collector's edition because, guys, I still have regrets. A regret that I never got the collector's edition for the original Horizon Zero Dawn. I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like it. Like, it looks really good, but I don't know if I should, spend the coins to get the collector's edition. And I have never forgiven myself for not getting the collector's edition. So the second that it was released for the pre-order, I ordered the collector's edition for Aloy with the Traumatized statue with little baby Aloy in it, and I'm so excited. I cannot wait. I'm so hyped for it. It looks so gorgeous. If you've seen my reaction videos for it, you know how excited I am for it. And if you've seen my playthrough of it, it's back in the day on the channel. I played it to the very end, and it was such an amazing game, and I live for it. So I know it's going to be bigger and better than ever, and I can't wait. In August, Gamescom, so many announcements were made. Very exciting time for games. I feel like summer is usually like a slow time, but I feel like we got so much information this month. So I'm very excited. And there's more. Because not only did we get Gamescom, we got the PlayStation Showcase. Heart-stopping, pulse-pounding, so hyped. The hype level is through the roof. It was amazing. We got so many good announcements. Too many to go over, but my top takes for the reaction videos that I did a reaction video for, of course, God of War, Ragnarok, looks insane. Wolverine, Spider-Man 2, also Forspoken. I'm excited for that game too. There was so many good things from the PlayStation Showcase, but those were my top 3 and top 4. I'm excited to play all of them. And God of War, Spider-Man 2, we have Venom, we've got Miles, we've got Peter. It's going to be insane. I can't wait to play these games. 2023, Spider-Man 2 comes out. We had the remastered Uncharted 4 and Uncharted The Lost Legacy. I might replay those on my channel. Let me know if you'd be interested in a replay of Uncharted 4 and Uncharted The Lost Legacy, because I love those games so much and I would love to replay it on the channel for you guys. So let me know in the comments if you'd be interested in watching a replay of those gorgeous games on the PlayStation 5. Wolverine looked insane. It looked like a raw, gritty, more Spider-Man type game, like the raw, gritty side of it. And there were a lot of Easter eggs in just that one barroom shot. So I love finding out all the little Easter eggs. There was a couple for Hulk, and I was very excited. But for God of War, I think was like the biggest announcement because we got to see gameplay, and we got the reveal that Cory Barlog is no longer directing God of War. Now, here's a breakdown of what we're going to see at God of War. Now, we know Freya is back, and we know there's going to be Thor at the ending of God of War. We saw a reveal that Thor would be playing a part in the sequel before we knew there was going to be a sequel, but we all knew. So Freya and Thor are the main antagonists. There's new attack abilities, whole host of new creatures, big showstopper bosses, all 9 realms, the glorious one-shot filming that we loved in the last God of War game will be back again, making another appearance in this game, the finale of the Norse saga. Odin's gonna show up somewhere somehow, and it's gonna be a very heartfelt and epic story. I can't wait to see how Atreus is going to deal with the revelation at the end of God of War. No spoilers, but we'll get to that. We'll see what it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen in 2022. No release date yet, but I will keep you guys posted. But I'm very excited for God of War. Now, we know that Naughty Dog's working hard behind the scenes, and also we know that they're working on a standalone multiplayer game. They are hiring like crazy, and that was one of the job descriptions. I can't believe they're doing an own standalone multiplayer game. I'm assuming it's for The Last of Us Part 2. Neil Druckmann had promised way back in the day that we were going to get some sort of multiplayer. I know everyone loves a multiplayer. I am not a multiplayer person, but I know everyone loves The Last of Us multiplayer. They said it's like it's so good. I don't play it. I am not a multiplayer person, but like everyone loves it. But I hope they're working on something brand new, and I hope they give us a brand new story, a brand new IP. I'm very excited to see what they're going to do with the next game, with their brand new, I hope it's brand new IP. But let me know in the comments, are you excited for this standalone multiplayer game? Are you excited to see something new? I don't want to see any more rehashes. I want to see brand new. Now, Norman Reedus, the star of video games and the big screen and the little screen, kind of spilled the tea. I don't think he read the NDA as carefully as he should have, because he let it spill that Death Stranding 2 he's in negotiations for the sequel. I don't think he knew he wasn't supposed to say anything, but he did. But I think we all know that probably on the horizon in the next few years, they're going to be working on that. I don't think they're working on a sequel right now because they just did the director's cut. I think they're working on something new. I think Kojima's working on a new IP, and maybe in a few years we'll get a sequel, but I hope they do make a sequel because it was so good. I can't wait to play the director's cut. I don't know when I'm going to have time to play the director's cut, but I will be playing it. Now, Death Stranding director's cut comes out September 24th. Let me know in the comments if you're excited for Death Stranding 2. Did you play it and did you love it? I live for it. Now at CinemaCon, Tom Holland was shown jumping out of an airplane for the Uncharted movie. It sounds like it's going to be an amazing movie. I can't wait to see it on the big screen. I think it comes out in February. In the brief clips, a few sequences are shown, including one with Nathan Drake entering a cave-like area. Another shot shows Sully saying, "I'm offering you a chance to discover things you've only read about." The money shot seems to be a teaser of a major action sequence where Nathan Drake is seen falling out of a cargo plane, very Uncharted 3, with some cargo falling out on him. Finally, the sizzle reel ends with a shot of Sully at some sort of auction. So now when I see the auction, I think of Uncharted 4. When I hear the cargo plane, I think of Uncharted 3. Obviously, they're going to be referencing bits and pieces, I think, from all of the games. What do you think? I'm getting incredibly hyped for the movie. I can't wait to see it. Neil Druckmann and Evan Wells did an interview about the studio, and they were talking a little bit about crunch culture, and bitch, I don't think they understand. I know it's not easy to deal with crunch. I know it's not easy to deal with getting games out in a timely way, in a timely manner, sticking to schedule, making sure people have quality of life, and people feeling that unwritten law or unwritten rule that if you really cared about your art, they were saying that, well, some people care so much about the art and the game that they just want to work 20 hours a day, or not 20 hours a day, but they said they want to work overtime and really work, and we don't tell anyone they have to. But when you're in a culture of that kind of office, now I have worked in offices, I have worked in where overtime was ridiculous, right? Working, busting your ass, and no matter how much you worked, it was never enough. You have got to draw a line. But when you engender that kind of culture where like working hard, you're like, you care the most. You're going to want to prove that you care the most. So you're going to want to prove that you're there and you're working hard because you care about the company. I think it was a little bit short-sighted and a little bit out of touch that they didn't see the problem that, yeah, there's no one answer for combating crunch, but you've got to say, that's it. You can't work anymore. Everybody go home, shutting the lights off. And when you come in tomorrow, you'll be fresh. No one works good under crunch culture. And I think they're just a little bit out of touch. Like making people work their asses off to the bone, working their asses to the bone makes you a better team player. Even though they don't force it, it's, you know, you shouldn't really work overtime, but some people love it so much. Yeah, we get it. It's an incredible opportunity to work at Naughty Dog and to do your best and to work hard. You still have to have a life, you still have to have quality of life, and you still have to have a work-life balance. And I know there's no one answer to that. I don't have the answers for that. Naughty Dog ain't coming to me for the answers for that, but it's got to be better than that. It's officially a wrap on the first episode of the pilot episode of The Last of Us HBO series. I can't wait to see whenever it will come out. Who knows when it's going to be revealed or to be released, but I will be there, ready to do my reviews on it every week. I can't wait. It looks insane. The production value, the people they're hiring to work on it, it's insane. It's going to be like a blockbuster Hollywood movie. They're spending so much money on this series. They're really giving it the love and the respect it deserves, and I'm all here for that. And I can't wait to watch every second of it. And we also got a look at the HBO's logo for the series, which is really exciting, which means it's like really real, which I'm getting really excited about. What are your thoughts? Are you excited to see it? Will you be watching it on HBO? I know I will. You know, Sam Witwer played Deacon St. John in Days Gone. You know, I am a uber fan of Days Gone. It seems like Sam Witwer would like to make it a standalone movie, to make a live action short movie of the game, which I think would be brilliant. I don't think they will ever get permission from Sony or PlayStation to ever do it, but I wish they would, because it would be amazing. It would be perfect. All the actors look like the actors in the game. It would be everything. We want to see Jim Peary. We want to see Sam Witwer. We want to see Courtney Draper. We want to see them all. So I hope it does. I don't think it ever will, but you know, I love that game and I live for it. Also, Jeff Ross is down for it. Whether he's allowed to be down for it or not, even he doesn't think so, but he would love to see it. Welcome to the family, Fire Sprite Games. PlayStation has the new addition to the family, Fire Sprite Games. Veterans of the Playroom and the Persistence bring awesome technical and creative capabilities to the PlayStation studios. So congratulations to them and welcome to the family. Day one, director Peter Hoare is on set getting ready to produce an episode of The Last of Us. Congratulations to him. And I can't wait to see what they're working on. Okay, here are the video game release dates for this month. A director's cut is coming up for Death Stranding on September 24th, and I can't wait. I cannot wait to play that. It looks stunning and gorgeous. I promise I will get to Life is Strange True Colors. I heard good things about it. I haven't heard any spoilers, thankfully. But what are you excited to play coming up? What are you looking forward to play the most? Let me know in the comments. Now, here is the artwork for this month. Artwork from Miss Rain, a good friend of the channel, was able to share these beautiful VP shots with us. These two gorgeous shots from Ghost of Tsushima. Thank you so much, Miss Rain, for sharing your beautiful VP shots with us. She is a good friend of the channel and has been she's a real OG, so thank you so much, Miss Rain, for sending in and sharing your beautiful shots. And a big thank you to Fardeen28, who sent these gorgeous shots of God of War. They are stunning, beautiful VP shots. I'm getting so hyped for God of War. Thank you for reaching out and asking me to share these shots with me and with the community for this month's artwork. We're all excited for Ragnarok, and I really appreciate you sending these shots in. If anyone has any VP shots to send in, just reach out to me on Twitter, tag me. So now it's time for the yes, bitch, and the mess. Now, my yes for this month, 100% is Psychonauts 2. Oh my God, it not only didn't disappoint, it exceeded every expectation I had of that game. I knew I was going to love it, but oh my God, being back in the world of Double Fine just makes my heart and my soul so happy. I was so thrilled to be playing it. I cannot get over how much joy that game gives me. I love it so much. And also I did my cosplay for it. I did 2 separate cosplays for Psychonauts 2, inspired by Psychonauts 2. And the team saw it and they said, and they thought it was very creative and they really liked it. So that is definitely my yes for the month. Like, I appreciated that so much. Little channel like me, they got to see it and they really liked it, and that made my like, it means so much to me. Like, honestly, so much work I put into it just to know that you guys liked it. I got so much good feedback from you guys, and that the team actually at Double Fine liked it means the world to me. So I'm so appreciative. Thank you to them, and I can't get enough of that game. I love it so much. That's definitely my yes for the month. And my mess for the month: people in gaming supporting dangerous laws stripping women's rights away. I can't even get into it because I get so angry about it. Their basic humanity and their health is at stake, and it's so dangerous, and it's so scary. That's my mess for the month. Like, if you are a game dev, use your voice for good, please, and stop trying to harm. That's all I want to say. The harmful words and your harmful actions, I'm just over it. So that's all the news for this month. I hope you guys enjoyed this month's episode. I appreciate all you guys being here. Thank you for supporting me and watching my videos. And thanks for all the love on my reaction videos. And The Matrix, I did my very first movie reaction video. So I appreciate you guys showing me so much love. Thanks so much for being here. I appreciate you guys so very much. If you like this channel and my motherfucking shenanigans, please consider supporting me on Patreon. Every little bit helps. Help this girl out. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back with more.